Happy Friday, Ranger Nation! One more week, one more Ranger Week in review. So glad you are here. We're going over everything that happened in our world of Power Rangers and Tokusatsu. We have got Ranger news, of course. We've got a lot of gaming news to talk about this week, as well as Tokusatsu stuff as well. No sense delaying, whatever. I'm reaching for this. This is coffee. I'm actually out of beer right now. I should probably go remedy that before the weekend, but grab your drink, kick back and relax, guys, because the Ranger Week in Review is starting right now. Thanks for joining me, everyone. My name is Ranger Liz. This is the Ranger Week in Review, and we're going to be silly and have some fun. Real quick before I get into the news, giving you guys the heads up, on the 28th of this month, my channel is celebrating its 2-year anniversary. Be on the lookout for a live stream celebration where I just want to hang out with everybody and maybe relive some fun moments. So if you have a favorite moment of this channel, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And also, Ranger Week in Review number 100 is the same week. That is right, I'll be live streaming Wednesday night and Friday night. It looks like Friday being the Ranger Week in Review. Episode 100, it's going to be a blast. If you have a favorite thing that happened in the Ranger Week in Review, leave that in the comments as well. It's going to be it's going to be a live week, and I hope maybe you guys have seen a little bit of the improvements I've done, end screen, and the playlist cleanup and stuff like that. I hope you guys have been enjoying at least some of the work that I've been putting in behind the scenes. But we're not talking about behind the scenes, we're going to talk about Power Rangers, and that is where we are going to start with our current show, Beast Morphers. And if you're new and you want to jump around, please check out the headers up there and it'll tell you what we were talking about so you can easily get to what you're looking for. With Beast Morphers still on hiatus, and again, no concrete word as to when it's coming back, though we hope it's in the next few weeks. We did get an awesome picture, thank you so much. This one was found and at least posted to Twitter by @Mr. If you want to go ahead and get it for yourself, check out the link below. But this is a great picture of it's Helmetless Rangers. Like, I love Helmetless Ranger shots. I'm sure you probably do as well. The fierceness, it looks really awesome. So go grab that one. And another thing that is out there for Beast Morphers is the theme song. Now, I know you're like, wait, Liz, we've had the theme song. Obviously, you reacted to it months and months ago. I did. But now we have the theme song with no sound effects. Ooh, yes, a clean version has been uploaded to the infinitemusic.com. It's the Infinites is the people who did the theme. Full up there, 31 seconds, but no sound effects, no nothing. It is very clean. Please go give that a listen. It's just, made me listening to it last night, and I'm like, let's go Beast Morphers. Oh yeah, and since we're in hiatus, I have recently, though, I did a catch-up on episodes 1 through 8, so I'm ready to go, and personally, yeah, I am going to be starting watching them soon with episodes 9 and continuing, and perhaps starting my reviews, and then hang on to them until they're officially released to post any of those, and still, no spoilers on the channel for anything that's happening in Beast Morphers overseas. Moving on to regular Ranger news in general. Big thing that happened, Legend of the White Dragon. It was the movie that was going to happen. It was a Kickstarter from Bat and the Sun, JDF and Yoshi and Christian. There's going to be a lot of people in it. It looks like a really great promise, but the community, nope. It was a really high dollar, so I don't say like we didn't support it, but it was asking for a lot of money, and the amount of support they got just wasn't enough to fulfill it, and so the Kickstarter failed. If you want to hear more about it and my thoughts as to why potentially it failed, or at least some of my thoughts and theories and what I've heard, check out Monday's video where I break that down, as well as Hasbro re-releasing things that we had previously got on the Legacy collection and kind of how I feel about that. So check that out. That was Monday's video. But back to Legend of the White Dragon. They didn't say much as, thank you to everybody for helping out. Sorry, it didn't get funded. We're not going to be starting up another Kickstarter right away. They're going to just kind of let it go, maybe revisit it in the future. But Bat and the Sun did say that they were interested, or they actually have started a Patreon. If you are just a fan of Bat and the Sun and all of the projects that they do, go ahead and check them out, and you can be a helper for them on a monthly basis. Moving over to some comic news this week, we did have the soft cover for Shattered Grid. That was released. If you want to go ahead and take a look at the links below, help support the channel if you want to get your very on softcover. This one does not have all of the stuff from Go-Go in it. This is pretty much just the Mighty Morphin ones. There is going to be a deluxe one though, remember, that one's releasing in November, so check out the links if you would like to get it, but that is officially out now. Also out this week, Go-Go Power Rangers number 22, which I did do a review on. That was out on Wednesday. Crazy, right? No big spoilers on it as normal, but let me go ahead and give you the plot synopsis that they give us. Faced with the terrible consequences of a war they cannot remember, the Power Rangers are left to pick up the pieces of shattered grid, but the effects of the morphing grid may be more than they can handle. When put up to the test, what will they choose, the world or their team? Really enjoyed this issue. Just great characterization, great plot moments that made you go, yes, for Billy, and just there's some really great stuff in there. So go give him some love. If you would like to pick up issue 22, go check out your local comic book store, and they'll get you taken care of. There was a really cool, I'm just, boom, gonna show you right here. At Listen Anyway on Twitter, his name is Raúl. He did them for Jason and for Zach, and they look great, right? This is from Star Child props. These were the actual suits that were commissioned, that were made for the Omega Rangers we were seeing back in San Diego Comic-Con. He took them and put the original actor's head, and wow, just seeing Twee, and I don't know, it was one of those moments that kind of just made you stop for a second, and maybe to remember her, or to be sad, or to be excited that you're getting to see this, but it made me pause, and it struck me so much that I thought you guys might like seeing it as well. Thank you so much for the fan art at Listen Anyway and Star Child Props for making it this suit. Big news though in the gaming world for us Ranger fans. Kaboom! Battle for the Grid. Big update. Lord Zedd is here, which you can purchase separately, or he is part of the Season 1 DLC package if you had already gotten that. But one of the most amazing things, Act 3 of Story Mode has been added. So for those of you guys who say, well, I don't really care about playing Lord Zedd, but you want to play that story mode, boom, go check it out. Act 3 is now up. So let's see, players can now create up to 3 preset teams that can be selected in the Create Screen team. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Just so many things, but I do want to hit some of these big things that they're adding. Pretty much a tweak on every single character that was there. EX and Swap Strikes character visual effect timing more accurately is going to be representing things. Swap Strikes have been universally sped up, each having a startup of 6 frames. Block sound effects have been improved. I like the impact one, so if like it's a lighter hit, it's going to be a lighter as opposed to like a heavy hit, which is harder. I don't know. There's a lot more. If you want to go check out the full link, go check out all the full notes. Check out the link below. You know what it is. You know what it is. Let's talk about our other massive game we have, and that is Heroes of the Grid, which is already going to get another Kickstarter. Let's dive into that one just a little bit more. So this is some information from Scott Gaeta, who is the president and publisher at Renegade Studios. This is going to be a Phase 2 Kickstarter. Now, also, thank you so much to Lord Malachite for helping summarize all of this and get this to me in a very easy way that I can get it out presented to you. So thank you so much, Lord Malachite. I really appreciate that. Let's start. The Phase 1 stuff will be available again. Now that, I don't know, does it irk me? Does it make me happy for people who missed out the first time? Does it make me mad that I had to get, I got all of it thinking, oh, it's Kickstarter exclusive and blah, 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 I'm going to get it, and now other people can get it. I don't know, I'm kind of mixed. I'm just more like, whatever, more people will get it. More people will be able to play the game fully and enjoy it, just as I have. So, I don't know, let me know your thoughts on that, how you feel about things that were Kickstarter exclusives being re-released. They're still a Kickstarter exclusive, they're just a second time through it. Let's see, the Kickstarter exclusive box will be available separately, so players who bought their games in retail don't have to buy it all again. Really great stuff. Don't have to buy all of the new old stuff to get the new stuff, vice versa. There's going to be a lot of options. Campaign is in general just going to be a lot smaller in scale and dollars, which is great because the main thing was like $270, which I get is a good deal for all that you got. But that's still a good chunk of change for I'm sure most of us to drop at once on it, $270. So I am glad this is going to be a little smaller in scale and in cost. The window from the end of the campaign to delivery is also going to be many months shorter. Because remember, when we first did the Kickstarter, they had to they had to do everything. And for the new stuff, they can be working on it already. Bulk and Skull will be available as an add-on, but you are going to have to wait. So if you really want it sooner, go to their website and try to get it. Bulk and Skull is going to ship in late August, early September. I mean, if you're at a con, you can get them right now if Renegade Studios is there. Cost of all Phase 1 releases will be the same as regular price. So don't hesitate going to like your local gaming store or whatever and going to pick it up. If you want to get KickStarter or whatever, it's all going to be the same price. So go support, you know, your local gaming store, and then you can pick up the rest of it later. There are going to be new exclusive rewards for backers of Phase 2 items. The Facebook group page for Heroes of the Grid has a lot more information on that as well. That was a lot, but wow, it's a big game. There's a lot to talk about with it. The fact that there's another Kickstarter, the fact that there's going to be even more. I haven't even gotten to play it yet, guys. I haven't even got to read the instructions. I kept meaning to, and then I just get pulled in this and that, and then my 2-year anniversary is coming up, and then Rangerstop, and I haven't gotten the time. So right now I'm going, do I really want to go into another Kickstarter when I haven't even gotten to play the first one? But I'm sure we will have some time before the Kickstarter starts. Let me know again in the comments what you kind of feel about this. Are you more excited than mad? Or are you mad at all? I mean, I don't really know anyone too mad, but yada yada, you know what I'm talking. Breaking in, guys. Hey, breaking news. Stop the presses and the internet. Late on Thursday night, we found out from Rangerstop they were going to be announcing someone awesome on Friday. Well, guess what? It's Friday, and they've announced him. So here it is. Faraz Durrani. He is coming to Rangerstop. That is Mystic Force Red Nick, the leader of Mystic Force, which I think is an underrated season, in my personal opinion. So he's going to be there along with John Tweed. Don't forget about him. He was Daggeron and Mystic Force. So we have two Rangers from Mystic Force. I'm excited, and I hope you are too. And really, if you haven't given Mystic Force a good watch, you really should. I loved Phineas, and they were all absolutely fantastic, okay? But I'm hearing a little bird told me if you're a big fan of Mystic Force, you might want to be on, just keep an ear and an eye out the next week or so. It's a little shh from me, but be on the lookout if you're a fan of Mystic Force. You might have another guest or so that you're going to be a little excited about coming out. So stay tuned to Rangerstop. Go follow them on all their social medias. I'll have the links below. But I got to give a huge shout out to Rangerstop because, guys, I was talking with them, and they are hooking me up with a giveaway for you guys. That is right. They're hooking me up with stuff so I can give it to you. And you know what that's going to be? You want to go to Rangerstop and hang out with me? Good deal, because I'm going to have 2 pairs of tickets for Rangerstop that I get to give away. 1 pair on this channel, 1 pair on my Twitter page. So thank you guys, thank you Rangerstop so much for for hooking me up with this. I'm gonna have more details and everything in the coming days and weeks ahead, but I hope you are excited, and yeah, good luck on the future contest. Good luck getting down there, because I'm gonna go hang out with Mystic Force. Maybe get my robe on. If I show up in a Harry Potter robe, you think they're gonna mad? Think they're gonna? No, they're way stronger than me. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled news, shall we? And the editing. We shall. Rangerstop. Let's go to some merch news, shall we? Quick on the merch news that the Steelbook from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3 is out this week. If you would like to go give it a check out, I have a link to it below. But the big thing this week was the Goldar issue, right? GameStop, just in general this week, was an issue, actually, but GameStop and Goldar, it was crazy. So basically, people started getting charged for this thing. Now, it originally said it was like October 22nd, right, before it came out. So I put my pre-order in, whatever, which I guess I was lucky that I did. So some people were like, hey, I'm getting charged for this. Some people, hey, it's shipping. Hey, I have it. So there were a lot of people going, oh man, I gotta get my order in, you know, like, yeah, I waited, I'll just get it. It's gonna be GameStop exclusive. How hard could it be to get? And then the pre-orders were sold out. And then just in general, it said it was sold out. Then some people were getting some things that their order has been canceled. Wow. It kind of went from shipping and sold out to available for order again, and then if you'd ordered it, then they were canceling it. Some people had things maybe being canceled from before. There could potentially be they're doing a system rework, I guess, and so there's a lot of stuff that's screwy. I'll have a number below for their customer service. If you have your order number, and if you haven't checked online, if you want to check the status of your Goldar to see what's going on with it, go ahead and you can call customer service or call up to a GameStop and try to get some more information. But if you guys haven't heard, there are some issues going on with Goldar. If you've gotten a pre-order, double check that you still have a pre-order, because then people were like, oh, well, I got charged because my first one said it was canceled, so I got in on another one and then the other one shipped. And honestly, I think if you end up with 2 Goldars at this point, you're probably sitting pretty, because there might be people who end up with 0. I have one on pre-order, but at this point, I don't know when I'm going to get it. Side note of Ticked Liz, I finally talked to them about my Kiva figure that I pre-ordered back in May, I think, when I told you guys, and he was supposed to have been released in June, and I found out that when they get the boxes in, depending on the pre-orders, they may or may not call for the pre-order, and I asked them what's the deal with it, and he says, I don't know, it says they've been released, so maybe it'll just show up one day, because they just open the boxes in the morning and that's where they are. So I may or may not get my Kiva figure that I pre-ordered at any given time, which I may or may not know about, because they won't call me. Thanks so much, GameStop. You wonder why people hate you. Let's go about some other happy news. Sorry, it really irked me. It put me in a horrible mood on Tuesday. So all the stuff, the Lightning Collection, we did get some official packaging information, or just, there it is, it's the official packaging, and that is for Zach with the Gold Ranger shield on him. It's a fall 2019 release, no other information on it yet, but that is the packaging for it. And if checking out all of your local Walgreens, guys, don't forget Wave 2 is starting to hit Walgreens shelves. We've seen all of them at this point. I know some people are getting charged for pre-orders of their Wave 2 stuff, so if you did it on Pulse and Amazon, whatever, I'll have some links below if you want to get in on them if you don't want to do the shopping, but be on the lookout. Those guys are here on the way. Another thing that is on the way is going to be Mega Mighty Pink. What? Pink? Yeah. So we've had Wave 1 and Wave 2 of them already, and this is Wave 3. I think Wave 1 was just like red and black, and then they added blue to Wave 2, but this time they're going to be adding pink to it. Normally retail price is $9.99. Be on the lookout for them if you can find them. They're not with the normal Power Ranger stuff. If you guys have tried to look for them, go to the actual Play School area, like Play School Heroes and all of that. They have a line of them. They'll be next to, you know, Batman and whatever else. But they are in there. Again, only $10. I might actually pick one up. I think my daughter would love playing with it, and I would love her not destroying a figure that was worth more than $10. She wonders why she can't run around with my lightning stuff. Shifting over to the Toku side of things, this is going to sound crazy, but I have no Geo news this week. It's wrapping up. It's great. I'm absolutely loving it. But we have no news because it's on its last few episodes. We do have some stuff for 01. We did get the first TV ad. Went out if you'd like to check it out. It's rolling only about 15 seconds, and if you've been following it for any amount of time, it's everything you've already seen, but it's a new commercial, and it made me smile. So you can go check that one out. And we also got his suit actor. It's going to be Yuya Nowata. He's been around for quite a while, doing stuff since Hibiki. He was recently Kamen Rider Gates, Kamen Rider Kronos, Amazon Neo Alpha. So obviously he's got the rider stuff down, but new guy passing on the suit for the main rider. Ooh, as long as they can jump, as long as a jump turns into a rider kick, I will be happy. No other rider news today, guys, so let's go ahead and move on to Sentai. No Ryuzoja news. This guy. Next one. Tokusatsu Network interviews Teruaki Ogawa. He was Gingaman's Black Knight and Kaku Rangers Ninja Red. So that was Alien Rangers Red and Lost Galaxy Magna Defender in American, I guess, however you want to convert that. But he sat down to Tokusatsu Network and he had an interview when he was at PMC in 2018. If you'd like to go ahead and check that out. I only got to watch the first few minutes, but I really enjoyed it. Check out the link below. Thank you to Tokusatsu Network for that. We also did get our first look at the Super Mini Plus Sun Vulcan Robo. Awesome. We got word this was already going to be coming out, but these are some new sketches. They give a really good indication of what the finished product is going to look like. They also confirmed that the Jaguar Carrier Mecha has also at least entered development. No new word or anything else about that at this time, but go ahead and check out the link if you want to look at the, when I say scan, I'm used to saying like scans, but it's a drawing that It's not a scan, Liz. Go look at the drawing. We'll go with there. We're going to move on to some Ultraman news, and this is actually the last bit of Toku news for the week. So stay a while and listen. Ultraman is going global. Ultraman's going around the world, and by around the world, I at least mean it's coming to the U.S. I know, I'm American. You guys understand why we're so self-centered. I can drive 12 hours in any direction in a car, and I'm still in America. We're everywhere. I mean, no, like, I live in the middle of the country. It's seriously, I'm in the armpit of America. Gateway to the Midwest. Oh, yeah, I'm also apparently getting an MLS team. I don't know why I'm not super excited about it. I'm just really sad that St. Louis FC is... I'm really sad that I'm kind of losing my team. I'm gaining a brand new team, but I'm losing the team that I absolutely love. So, we'll go with that. Ultraman. So, starting Ultraman Rwir is going to be airing in Malaysia, but there was a big, and I've talked about this before, it was probably back in April, when there was a court judgment that, yes, there was a big thing with GGPR Productions and UMC over who had the international rights of Ultraman. GGPR Productions won, and now they are like, guys, get Ultraman out of just Asia. Get it through the rest of the world. Maybe just out of Japan, you know? So this is fantastic. So we're hearing that Ultraman Taiga is going to get a worldwide release in 2020. By that time, Taiga's probably already going to be completely done airing. But fantastic to be able to just show... I'm really excited, man, between Ultraman being able to hopefully go worldwide. You know, we heard back a while ago, but like Kamen Rider might be kind of making a push or something. That's all I got. It just makes me delirious with glee. And another thing, Ultra Galaxy Fight is going to be a new YouTube series. Ultra Galaxy Fight New Generation Heroes is going to start on September 29th. CBR's YouTube channel. Hopefully that is global as well. I mean, if I could just go to their site and watch something with subtitles on it, cute, like, oh, how easy would that be? And not have to wait. I mean, I love subbers. You guys make my life. I mean, the only reason I can watch Toku, but man, wouldn't it be crazy if instead of like, oh, when does this come out? When does this come out? And getting spoiled, it's at 8, everybody can just click on it together and be like, oh, hey, everybody's waiting for the premiere. Oh, new video's up. There we go. That'd be great. That'd be great. You know what? I'm gonna stop rambling. Guys, I've got a bunch of stuff packed going on this weekend for me, so I hope you guys have a fan-freaking-tastic weekend wherever you are, and I hope you had a really great week. Special thanks, as always, to my Patreons for helping make this video possible. Thank you so much for staying until the end of the video, guys. I super-duper appreciate it. And, yeah, have a great weekend. Bye! Slytherin. Oh, I'm totally a Slytherin. So that was,